Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video we're gonna solve this form of question that is of plus minus in problem solving series. So we just need to find which one is positive, negative and zeros, and then we need to calculate the proportion for each one of them, like proportion for the positive values, negative and the zeros, and then we need to print them up to 6 decimal places. Okay, so input will be like this. First, it is the size of the array, then the array itself of all integer values, could be positive, negative and zero, and we need to return the proportion. How we can return the proportion? First we need to calculate the occurrence of each value, like the occurrence for positive value, the occurrence for negative and the zeros, and then we need to divide that by n. Okay, like here in this question we have three positive values, so we need to divide 3 by 6 and then we need to print it up to 6 decimal places, the answer of that proportion part. Okay, so that's how we're going to solve it. Let's just get back to this coding part now. So I'm using these variables to hold my value, that p for the positive value, n for the negative value, and z for the occurrence of zeros, to count the occurrence for the zeros. Okay, and I'm also using this l to hold the size of this array ARR. Okay, why? Okay, so now we just need to use this for loop to count the occurrence for each positive, negative and zero. For positive, we know, like, if the number is greater than 0, then it must be a positive number, and then we just need to calculate, like, p plus equals to, here we just counting the occurrence for this positive values. Okay, so just let me copy paste it here, Control Z, made it LF. Here we have to count for the negative, and we know negative values are less than 0, so that's the approach here, and we need to increase the count for the negative else. In else part we are just increasing the count for the zeros, because if the number is not positive or negative, it must be a 0. So here we just increasing the count for the 0 part, and now we just now with this sort of statements, we are calculating the occurrence for the positive, negative and the zeros, and now we just need to print the proportion for this up to 6 decimal places. For that I'm using this print. And what we need to print? We need to print the okay, p by l is the total number of elements present in the array. Okay, and we need to do one more thing. We need to print it up to 6 decimal places. For that I'm using this format function. Dot 6f dot format, and it will print us the output up to 6 decimal places. Here we whatever decimal up to you want your result, like you if you want your result up to 3 decimal places, you just need to specify 3 here, like that. And here we need up to 6 decimal places, so I'm just specifying it up to 6. And here for the negative and for the 0, right, like this then, for the negative and the 0 in the array. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me run the code. It's passing all the here the test cases. Let's check for all the test cases now. So it's passing all the test cases. Thank you for watching, guys. It is done. Bye bye. Take care. Why it's not stopping?